All right, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having an amazing end of your week. You're almost there. Some of you are probably already there, and it's Friday for you. So I'm jealous. Yeah, that's right. I'm so strong. I kicked in the door. It was no match for me. Boom! I said, no door. I have to stream with my students. They're too amazing. I will kick you in. I didn't kick the door in, but anyways, the door opened today, so that was okay. So we're here. We're all together now because the door did its job. Well done, door. Well done, Lolly. Look at you back on top. Champion. Pilar's back. What's up, Pilar? How you doing? Simon's back in the house. Fozia. Hello, Fozia. I like your name. Nariana, I think he's going to teach grammar. Ha ha. No grammar today, Naria. SMSM, what's up, what's up? GK, GQ, what's up? Aisha's back. What's up, Aisha? Miriam, hello, everybody. Miss you all. It's been a long time. Yeah, Miriam's back in the chat. Say hello to Miriam. Gertie's there. What's up, Gertie? Amar's back. What's up, Amar? Imad's back. What's up, Imad? Nawar, hello, hello. The crew is back. Sergey's back. Ikram, hello, what's up? Cater, what's up? Umayma, hello, how you doing? Sirwan, how you doing? Uriel, how you doing? Renee. Who else we got? Michaeli's back. What's up, Michaeli? Did I get everybody? Scroll. Farah's back. What's up, Farah? Ahmed's in the house. What's up, Ahmed? Melvin. Only Humans back. Yes, we need only humans in this chat. Munir is back. Abir is back. Batuhan is back. That crazy dude is back. Spider-Man's in the house. What's up? Big shout out to Spider-Man. Great movie, by the way. That was awesome. Eagle Smart's back to dominate the score, the challenges we have. HC, what's up? Majed, how you doing? Hashim, how you doing? And I think Stasia got you. How you doing? And I think we're good. All right, here we go. So here's what we're going to do today. So remember the last time we talked about a different place in the world? We talked about Prague. You remember that lesson. Maybe you were there. That was pretty cool. So today, where shall we go? This is a new, I'm going to try a segment. It's called Where Shall We Go Today? And the segment is basically simple, where I'm going to choose a place on this map that we're going to go. Well, actually, I've already chosen a place on this map, but we're going to go somewhere really cool, and we're going to learn about it, and that's going to be fun. See, look at me. I'm traveling. I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Algeria. Okay, so we're going to look at one place today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit you with a quiz, and I'm going to give you a few facts, interesting things about this place, and I would like you to guess which place I'm going to teach you about, or we're going to talk about today. Who opened the door? Who opened the door yesterday? Well, it was one of the guys who works for Smrt. He basically, I don't know how he did it. I'll be honest, the door just, it was so weird. The door just didn't open, and then something, we just went, and then it opened, and now it works perfectly again. It was really weird. I really don't know how to explain it, but we did it. We pulled together. There were like 5 or 6 people, mostly men, of course, just standing, like watching, like, try that. Yeah, push the buttons again. So, you know, when men are hard at work, there's usually like 10 of us together, like all watching each other, like, yeah, it's definitely, that's not working. Let's get another man in here to get some more heads together. That's usually the way men work, in teams and not very effectively. So anyways, no, it's not, well, no, love, don't let me fool you. See, I'll spin the earth for you. We're not going to anywhere. I'm not going to do actually one of these places, and I'm not going to tell you where we're going, but I will challenge you. Yeah, we went. Ooh, Dominican Republic. There's Gertie. Gertie, I see you. I can see you. Where are you, Gertie? It must be here. Where are you? Are you in Santo Domingo, Gertie? The game of today is Where's Gertie? And I believe she's in here somewhere, but I'm not sure. Is it Santo Domingo, Gertie? Is this where you are? Let's zoom in and let's see. Is there, Gertie, just can you wave to us, please? Give a little wave, and we will find you in Santo Domingo. Looks tropical. I like it. So yeah, just give a wave, Gertie, so we can see you. Let's see if we can find her. Oh, there she is. I see her. She's in the trees. I can actually see Gertie waving to us. So everybody wave to Gertie. There she is. She's actually hiding like a monkey in the trees. I'm not sure why she's there, but there she is. Bolivar Street. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can find Bolivar Street. And let's see if we can find Gertie in Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo. Why can I not San Diego? No. Where is it? How do I spell it? Santo Domingo. Domingo Boulevard Street. And let's see where Gertie is. Streety. There she is. Can you see her? See, she was near the park. Near Ibero-America Park. Is that the park right there? That might be it. I don't know. This could be it. Is that a park? Yep, there it is. And we can see Gertie. She's waving at you. Look at that. Oh my God. We actually found her over here. That's where Gertie lives. Somewhere along here, along this boulevard right there. There we go. We found you, Gertie. She's not lost anymore. Okay, let me get into what I was actually going to do today. Ooh, Fiji. Very nice. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to give you some facts. Now, if you know the answer, please don't share the answer yet. Okay, just keep it to yourself. I'm going to give you some facts, and then I would like you to tell me which place we're going to learn about today. So here's fact number 1. This city is 65% residential. Don't be surprised to see a lot of high-rise condominiums. So in the city that we're talking about today, there are 65% residential. So basically, only people live there. Business, right? Business buildings and residential buildings. So it says, don't be surprised to see some high-rise. So high-rise means really, really big buildings. High-rise buildings or high-rise condominiums. Condominiums are apartments. So when you rent an apartment, but you own a condominium. Apparently, that's the difference. So that's number 1. So which city am I talking about? That's tip number 1. And you can feel free to Google some stuff if you want. But I would rather you guess. Yeah, no, don't Google anything. I'm just going to give you some stuff, and I would like you to think about what is the answer. Greenpeace. Do you know Greenpeace? Greenpeace is one of the world's oldest and most successful environmental groups, and it was created in this city. Greenpeace. Do you know anything about Greenpeace? Do you know which city it comes from? Think about it. That's fact number 2. Greenland. That's a good guess. Greenpeace, Greenland. Maybe it is green. I'm talking about a city, though. Next one. This city, and again, if you know the answer, just gonna keep it to yourself for a second if you figure it out. This city has the 4th largest cruise ship terminal in the world. So cruise ship, you know what cruise ships are, right? So the big boats where you go on vacation, that's called a cruise ship. And if you look at a picture of a cruise ship, you might see something like that. Like the Titanic was a cruise ship. So that's a cruise ship. And this city has the 4th largest cruise ship terminal in the world. Okay, that's the next fact. Next one. This is a bit of a hint here. This city's aquarium ranks in the top 5. Ooh, pretty good. So basically, they have an aquarium, and it's one of the best in the world. So for example, maybe you might see something like that in the aquarium. Are you copy post? No, I don't think so. So anyways, this city has one of the best aquariums in the world, which should be a bit of a hint for you. This is a good hint as well. And if you don't guess it, don't worry. That's cool. I promise I will tell you the answer eventually. This city's park is 10% larger than New York City's Central Park. So this city has a park which is bigger than New York City's Central Park. It is a staggering 1,001 acres. Okay, that's fact number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me give you another one. Oops. Here we go. Here's another fact. This city receives 1,589 millimeters of rain per year. No, it's not those ones, but it might be one of those ones. And let me give you the last one. Oh, let me give you another one. This is an interesting fact. I'm not going to tell you the answer yet. The city is the largest film production center in North America after Los Angeles and New York? And yes, some of you have the correct answer already, but I'm not saying anything because I don't want to spoil the game for other people. But I believe some of you have gotten the answer. This city is the largest film production center in North America after LA and after New York City. So that's another big tip. And here we go. This might just be the one that solidifies which place I'm talking about. And it is this one. The city was recently ranked as the third most livable place in the world. Actually, I think it got ranked #1 as the most livable place in the world for its high standard of living and quality of life, while it is ranked 10 as the cleanest city in the world. And yes, some of you had the answer already. Some of you might have seen my computer as I was doing it. The place that I'm talking about is Vancouver, BC. So today we're going to be going to my home where I live right now. I'm in it, Vancouver, BC. And no, it's not Florida, it's Vancouver. We're going to be talking about Vancouver, BC. We're going to be talking about the mountains. We're going to be talking about the city. And we're going to be learning some vocabulary, of course, that we use to talk about this city or any natural city with a lot of similar things. So it is Vancouver. So if you look on here, we're going to move away from Gertie's house and we're going to see if we can find it. Now, can I search here? Let's go, Vancouver, BC. Let's zoom in, shall we? And let's go, Google. Show me the place where I live. And there it is. There's a picture of it right there. So basically, if you look at it, this is the downtown area. So I'm here somewhere. I'm basically just over here. But this is whole, and there's Stanley Park, bigger than Central Park in New York City, which is pretty impressive. So today we're going to learn about Vancouver. We're going to watch a video, we're going to do some reading, and we're going to bloop, 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 bloop. We're going to take the vocabulary and we're going to learn about it. And maybe one day you will come here and you might even hang out with me, and maybe you come and do this whole stream thing with me like Gertie did. Gertie did it, and that's why we found her. So there we go. We're going to look at it today. So let me share the document with you that we're going to be working on today. And we're going to be doing a video and some reading. So let me give you that link. So again, if you're new to the class, if it's your first time, just jump in. I'm going to give you a document. I'm going to put it in the chat. You open it, and then you'll have access to all the stuff that we're going to be working on today. So here it is. Vancouver is in Canada. Okay, there we go. So open up that document. It's right there. And you will have access to all the stuff that we're going to talk about today, all the little facts that I put up here. Oh, there the animals are, little beavers, and what else do we have? Otters in Canada. We have lots of cute little animals. So there we go. So come on in, and we're going to jump into some listening and some reading at the bottom. So some of you are going to watch a video, and I suggest you watch the video. And for me, because I cannot watch the videos, I'm just going to do some reading from the Lonely Planet website about Vancouver. No worries, Amar. You're all good, man. Get in here. All right, so today you are going to learn about this city by watching a video or by reading. You can choose. You do whatever. If you want to hang out with me and do some reading, cool. If you want to watch a video, turn on the subtitles, do some reading and some listening, also cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch a video. And at the same time, I would like you to learn some new vocabulary. So, and you can put the vocabulary in the chat, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on this document, so we'll have lots of vocab because we might do a little bit something later with that vocab. Okay, so when you are ready to watch, you can click one of the links below, which are all on this document, but I'll also put them here. So if you're going to watch the video link, I will put it in the chat. And if you're going to do the reading with me, I'll also put it in the chat. So here's the video. So whenever you're ready, you can click on that video. Or if you want to hang out with me, you can also do this because I need something to do. So I'm going to read about Vancouver as well while you guys are watching the video. So remember, watch the video and write down or type down or put it into the chat some new vocabulary that you learned. Maybe it's one new word. Maybe it's a collocation, a combination of words, phrasal verbs, idioms, all that good stuff. Put it in there. Okay, so here we go. Go ahead, watch the video. I'm going to do some reading. And here we go. Let's read a little bit about Vancouver. It is a major brand for travel books, JB, and it's pretty good, you know. They have a lot of good information about everything. So there's going to be a lot of new vocab in here, I'm warning you, but I'm going to take some of it and I'm going to take it and put it in my document because we can use this vocabulary later to do something. So here we go. Let's talk about Vancouver. Let me make this nice and big and make myself nice and small. So, explorable neighborhoods. So basically, you can explore them. Drink and dine delights. So dine is dinner, dining. It's like eating food. And drink is drink. And delights are yummy things. So nice things, we say delights. And memorable cultural and outdoor activities. So basically, you go outside, cultural activities, or maybe outdoor, especially outdoor activities. Vancouver has a ton. And it's also framed by striking natural vistas. Wow, what's a vista? I think this is too intelligent for me. I think I need to Google vista, meaning. Let's see, what's a vista? A pleasing view. Okay, a vista. It's like a view. That makes sense. Okay, so pleasing vista. So I'm going to take some of those words and I'm going to use them later today. So striking natural vistas. Boom! Look at that combination of words. That's why I like Lonely Planet. They use some good vocabulary. So there we go. Striking natural vistas. I can use that as well. So again, maybe I'll take these and I'll separate them. So striking is an adjective which basically means beautiful. Like makes an impression on you. Okay, so I'm going to add that as an adjective. Striking. Beautiful, basically. And natural vistas would be natural views. So another way to say views is natural vistas. All right, so this is more of a collocation. It's a combination of words we might use to talk about a place. Cool, let's keep going. A superfluity of reasons, and I guess this means a number. Now, I don't think we're going to need this word for us today, but that's fine. Another of reasons to fall for. Ooh, that's a good combination. If you fall for something, it means you fall in love. So, for example, if you fell for the city, it means you fell in love with the city. So let's put that in there. Oops, too big. Get rid of that. So you fall for something or someone. So both are possible. If you fall, it basically means you fall in love. So you can fall for the city as well. It's also possible. So it's a phrasal verb, I guess. Fall in love with. Boom. All right. Okay. United States is a great country in world. Whether you agreed or not is a fact. Sure. Yeah, United States is cool. Nobody's disagreeing with you. I think it's all right. Canada's cool. You know what? Every country's cool. Every country's interesting. No, I don't think one country's better than the other. They're all interesting in different ways. All right, so what else we got? Introducing. Ooh, there's a video. I can't watch it. But I can do some reading. Now, where's the reading? I want to read. There it is. Read more. Taste tripping. Oh my goodness. What does that mean? Basically means you go and you eat a lot of food in Vancouver. So it says, don't tell the rest of the country. Let's see here. Where is it? Don't tell the rest of the country. But Vancouver is Canada's dine out capital. So dine out means eat out. Like you go for dinner. And this is probably pretty true. Vancouver does have a lot of great restaurants. And we have Japanese restaurants. We have Korean restaurants. We have Indian restaurants. We have Vietnamese restaurants. We really have a good variety. Brazilian restaurants. We got them all. And they're all kind of scattered around the city. So again, that's a nice one. Nice combination of words. Dine out capital. So there we go. Great place to, the best place to eat, basically. Best place to eat. Yeah, dino capital, like the capital city for eating food, basically. Montreal is very good as well because they're French. French make good food. But Vancouver is really good, especially brunch. If you like brunch, like Canadian style breakfast, this is the place to go because we have so many cool little brunch places. Also very good coffee and beer, which we'll read about in a little bit as well. No wonder that you are a happy person. You might be right, only human, but I'll be honest, because people also call it Raincouver. It rains a ton. in the winter months, and that depresses some people. Some people actually have SAD, S-A-D, which is sunlight affective disorder. So some people actually get mentally, well, depressed. Some people get depressed because the weather is so bad. Humans need vitamin D. And if you don't get vitamin D, it kind of makes you feel sad. And Omar's been to Vancouver, so he knows. And beer, yes, Lale, I thought I've said this before, but Vancouver has a ton of craft beer. We call craft beer is the beer that small companies make. So don't drink Budweiser, that's garbage. Don't drink Molson Canadian, that's Canadian beer, that's also garbage. Just drink the craft beer, the locally crafted beer, so much better. All right, so let me go back to here. Abandon your diet and dive right into. Ooh, that's a good one. So basically jump into, like go quickly, dive right into. That's a nice combination of words. Dive right into. So I guess it's a phrasal verb. Do something immediately. Don't think too much, just jump in and do it. It is hard to find a job in Canada, but but I think Canada's a lot easier than a lot of other countries. Vancouver or Toronto, in your opinion? I lived in Toronto a long time ago for about 1 month, and it was fine. It was good. It was a nice city, good restaurants, really cool city. But I think for Vancouver, because of the mountains and because of the ocean, Vancouver for sure. If you like busy cities, Toronto's better, and more nightclubs, restaurants. Well, Vancouver has some good restaurants too. But if you like nightclubs and big busy cities and cool parties, probably Toronto's the place. Vancouver's more of a chill vibe, So there we go, chill. Let me give you some new words. A chill vibe. It's the West Coast. Everybody relaxes. Everybody wears comfortable clothes. They don't like to wear fancy ties and stuff. So a lot of my clothes that I had in Australia, I never wear here. Like I had nice going out clothes, and no, I never wear those clothes. It's so relaxed in Vancouver that you just wear yoga pants and stuff like that. A relaxed environment. Okay, there we go. It does also have the SkyTrain. North America's best Asian cuisine. So again, I said lots of Japanese food. It's cold, but it's only cold in the winter. From chatty Chinese restaurants, they like to talk, to Vietnamese banh mi sandwich. Banh mi sandwich. So I have a lot of Vietnamese foods, and they do this kind of sandwich, which is like a sub, like Subway, but it's Vietnamese. Or unleash your appetite. Oh my goodness, just do it. Lose control on a rich, there's a word again, a rich smorgasbord. It's so difficult to say because it's probably not English, of fresh caught local seafood. And a smorgasbord, whoever used it last time, well done, means a variety. It just means a variety. So a large variety of something. So a rich smorgasbord of craft beer, right, Lolly? That you would be down with that. You would be into that for sure. And a lot of people would be down. Rodrigo would also be down with that. Rodrigo would love Canada and all the beer options. Totally good. And I'm sure Australia's getting better as well. Okay, so fresh caught local seafood including seasonal spot prawns and succulent, delicious salmon. Okay, so did everyone watch the video? Did you guys get any vocab from that video? Maybe not. Maybe that's fine. We'll just do it. So here we go. So what we can do, I think now, let me do one more. Downtown. Okay, let's do a little bit more. Neighborhood villages. Downtown is just the start of Vancouver. Walk or hop public transit. So hop means go on. Usually you hop onto. We have a SkyTrain. So it's kind of a train in the sky. So you hop onto something, which means basically go onto. So it's a phrasal verb. Go onto. Or hop in. So hop is jump, so it just means go. So you can say go into. Okay, so walk or hop public transit. Within minutes, you'll be hanging with the locals. Yeah, hang with somebody. Hang with someone. Be spending time with. What else we got here? Within minutes, you'll be hanging with the locals in one of the city's diverse and distinctive mini districts. So again, small areas in the city. Whether you're discovering the independent boutiques, like private stores, not like Gap, not like H&M, independent boutiques of Main Street, or the coffee shops of Commercial Drive, the red brick, so all of Gastown, one of the historic areas of Vancouver, has a lot of red bricks, really nice. Red bricks bars of Gastown, or the Heritage House, beachfronts of Kitsilano, another beach, you'll find the city ideal for easy access urban exploration, basically exploring downtown. Just be sure to chat to the locals wherever you go. They might seem shy or aloof. Aloof means, I believe it's more like not interested. Aloof. Not friendly. Yeah, okay, so aloof means not friendly. So shy or not friendly at first, but Vancouverites, that's how you call us, Vancouverites love talking up their town. They love to talk about Vancouver and regaling you with personal recommendations, basically giving you a lot of personal recommendations. Okay, so there we go. So let's take a look at a few pictures of Vancouver and maybe we can get an idea. So this is the downtown area. So you can see this is kind of a little, it's almost like a little, well, it basically is an island. It is an island, and that's kind of the downtown area. And you can see there's some mountains in the background, and those are pretty wonderful. Here's another view. So again, city there, Stanley Park right at the top, and lots of mountains surrounding the city. So I think what we're going to do today is we're going to search, we're going to look at a few places. So what are some, so here's a question I'm going to ask you. So we got a little bit of vocab here. So what I'd like you to do is this. Let's do some research, shall we? It looks congested. Yeah, it's not really. You know, it's funny because it's a big city, but it's got a small city feel. So I wouldn't say it's too bad, but there are a lot of big buildings and a lot of residential buildings. So let's do this. Let's do some searching together, and let's learn about this little place we call Vancouver. What are the best things to do in and around Vancouver? Go online and search best things to do in Vancouver. And we're going to learn about one or two of these places. And what did you find? Share your ideas with the class. So we're going to look at some of the cool places to go in Vancouver. So I'm going to go online. You should go online as well. And let's take a look and let's see best things to do in Vancouver. And let's see what pops up. All right, so Stanley Park, of course, one of them. Now, I like this one. I like this crazy tourist link because this one was kind of cool. So I'll give you this link as well. Yes, and you could also study in Smrt College. That's totally cool as well. Now, I'll be honest, I've never been to this Museum of Anthropology, but that could be a cool thing to do. But I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to show you my personal highlights, which ones I like a lot. All right, now this one is pretty awesome. So it says, take a drive up the Sea to Sky gondola. And this is kind of the view you get. You're on a highway and there's oceans and mountains on the other side. Pretty awesome. So it says here, rated as one of the most beautiful drives in the world. Ooh, there we go. Look at this one. Rated as one of the most beautiful drives in the world. It's really nice, I'll be honest. Is it the most beautiful? I don't know, but it's pretty good. The Sea to Sky corridor. So it's kind of the corridor. Takes visitors on a 1.5-hour long journey from the heart of downtown Vancouver to the world-class ski town of Whistler. So Whistler is a great place for skiing, snowboarding. Very expensive, but really great. And so you can go that way as well. With waterfalls. Yes, there's waterfalls you can see as well. And jaw-dropping. This is a good word. Jaw-dropping. Basically like that. So jaw-dropping just means really, really impressive, really beautiful. So let's add that. That's a good one. Jaw-dropping scenery, jaw-dropping mountain roads, like really beautiful. Jaw-dropping. And I'll just say that is an adjective. Oh, like gorgeous, similar to gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. Okay, so there we go. We got that. Jaw-dropping vistas. And again, we learned vistas was views. A stunning, amazing cultural center and a suspension bridge along the way. You'll want to pack a lunch. There you go. Maybe that's another combination. You always pack lunch. Pack a lunch before you go. prepare a lunch. Okay. There we go. Take your camera, gas up, so put gasoline in your rental car, because this journey is one you won't want to miss. Nice combination. You won't want to miss. We always say that, like, don't miss it. You should do it. You won't want to miss. Nice. Nice combination. You have to do it. Cool. Did we write jaw dropping last week? There we go. So it's perfect connection into what we were doing last week. All right, so there's one thing you can do. So you could go, so let's take a look, shall we? I'll take a look at this. So the first thing that they were talking about was the sea to sky corridor. So let's take a look at that. I'll show you what it looks like. Sea to sky highway. So this is what it looks like. And let's do some GIFs, because GIFs will show you more. So this is the highway that takes you to the gondola. And there's a gondola. That's not the one. Vancouver, please. BC. Is this it? Okay. So this is the gondola. So eventually, if you go down this highway, you can go to one place where there's a gondola, and it takes you to the top of one of the mountains, which is pretty cool. Now let's see what else we got here. Have we got any other? Squamish. Let's just do Squamish. Let's see what comes up. Let's see. Oh, okay. And this is one of the views that you would get. So if you take the gondola up, so once you go down the highway, you get to this area where you take the gondola, and then you get some magnificent, beautiful views. Squamish, yeah. And this is Squamish here. This is near Squamish. And there's some big hikes you can do as well. So if you do decide to go this way, you go up the highway. It's a beautiful drive, jaw-dropping vistas, ba-boom. You can get some of these views, which are pretty amazing. And there's hikes, there's gondolas, there's outdoor activities. Pretty awesome. So anything you want to do, there's quite a few options there. All right, so what else we got here? Yeah, so that's it. And this is another one. So again, this is also at the top. If you take the gondola or if you hike to the top, they have these suspension bridges. So they're kind of up in the air. And this is another thing you can do. Really beautiful. Lots of awesome pictures to take as well. Okay, and Capilano has a suspension bridge as well. It's not that cold. It's summer right now. It's actually pretty hot. Global warming. It's going to be the new California in no time. So there you go. All right, let's see what else we got. So we got the sea to sky gondola. That's pretty awesome. Now this one, I don't recommend if you are not in good shape. Hiking the Grouse Grind. Now, this is a very popular hike in Vancouver, but take a look at the photo. Those are stairs. Natural, kind of nature stairs. Now they actually put some wood there to make it easier, but there's a lot of rock. So let's see what exactly this hike is all about. So it says here, there is no better way to become an honorary Vancouverite. So basically, we say, if you do this, you become a Vancouverite, a person from Vancouver. Yep, that's what they're called. Then to earn your stripes, so basically you get a medal. You get like a gold medal, like the Olympics. You earn your stripes, like the army, on the grouse grind. And they call it grind. So grouse is a bird, and grind is like when you make coffee, you have to grind the coffee. So that's the hike. That's the idea of the hike. It's pretty horrible. It's nicknamed Mother Nature's Staircase. So basically Mother's, the Earth's stairs. This is no Sunday stroll. So stroll is like easy walk. This is not an easy walk if you're doing it. It's a little bit hard up for sure. Located on Vancouver's North Shore, so the north part of Vancouver, at the foot of its namesake, so at the bottom, at the foot of its namesake, Grouse Mountain. The grind, as it's affectionately known, so people kind of like it and they call it the grind because it's kind of fun, takes hikers 850 meters up through the alpine, through the trees. Once you reach the top, a panoramic chalet, so there's a chalet, a kind of a cottage, a house, a big house, like a hotel more, at the top, and there's drinks and there's sweeping views, beautiful views of the city. And once you've recovered, once you feel better, you can save those tired legs, wobbly legs, from further torture, further pain, and enjoy a scenic ride down on the gondola. So there's also a gondola that you can take down. So let's take a look at the grouse grind, shall we? This is another thing that you might want to do only once if you come to Vancouver. The grouse grind. And that's kind of what it looks like. You see, this girl is basically walking up some stairs. And it's about, for me, I can usually do it in about 1 hour, which is okay. But yeah, look at this guy. It's basically some stairs. It's natural, beautiful stairs. Look at that. So it's not fun. But if you do it only once, it's probably okay. And yeah, we're looking at some vocab as well to add from here. So again, a scenic ride. This is a nice one. Enjoyable ride. So let's add that to the document. A scenic ride. It's enjoyable. It just means an enjoyable. An enjoyable ride. Cool. Anything else from that document that was useful? This is for reach the top. Panoramic chalet. Sweeping views. This is a good one. So again, if you think sweep is like big, like long, big, wide views. So sweeping views of the city sounds really great. It's like you do have a huge view of the city when you get to the top. So sweeping views is another really good combination of vocabulary. Sweeping views of Vancouver, and they're very pretty. Big views, basically. Okay, cool. Let's look at another one, shall we? So we got, we definitely have to do this one. Oh, I've done the grind. Yeah, I've done the grind probably about 3 times. I don't know how many more times I'm going to go do the grind. I'll probably do it again for sure. But it's hard, man. It's just a hard hike. So it's a grind. It's a coffee grind. It's not easy. Is it cool? The forest looks like the ones in Malaysia, but looks cool. Well, it's definitely probably cooler. It's not really tropical, right? So we don't have really tropical trees, but we have a lot of trees that look really beautiful in autumn, in fall, because they lose all their trees. They lose all their leaves. That's a pretty awesome tree. I'm not sure. That looks like it could be a Japanese maple tree. It's not the maple tree that brings the delicious syrup, but I think it's a Japanese maple tree, and they're also really beautiful. So there we go. So let's take a look at another thing you should do if you come to Vancouver, and that's cycle. Cycle around Stanley Park. And it's another way to say ride. Ride on your bicycle. You can say cycle. And so let's take a look at Stanley Park, because this park is apparently 10%, 10% bigger than Central Park. So here it says, the votes are in. Let's do that. The votes are in, and the crowd has spoken. So basically, everybody agrees. Vancouver Stanley Park has managed to elbow out, like, get out of my way, dude, the likes of New York Central Park. So basically, it's saying Vancouver is kind of better. Vancouver Stanley Park is better than New York Central Park. And I've been to both. I've been to Central Park in New York, which is pretty awesome. And I've been to Stanley Park as well. And I think I agree. I think I agree that Stanley Park is a little bit better than Central Park. It's just more natural. The trees are bigger. Actually, no, Central Park has some really big trees. It's just a little more natural. It's got a little more, I don't know. You'd have to try both to really know what I mean. The Luxembourg Gardens in Paris and Chicago's Millennium Park to be named the world's best park. So basically, according to this company, TripAdvisor, they've said that Stanley Park is the #1 park in the world, better than some of those other parks in Germany and the other ones. So why is it so great? Where else in the world can you cycle all the way around an old growth forest? So basically, one of the cool things about Stanley Park is that you can take a bike ride around the park, like 360 from beginning to the end. What a beautiful city. Yeah, it is very nice. Also, Stanley Park is safer. Yes, sir, I probably agree. It's probably not perfectly safe. I've heard some stories every now and then, but if it's Stanley Park in the daytime, like it really shouldn't be a problem. So there it is. You can cycle all the way around it in an old growth forest. So basically an old forest. Visit ancient Aboriginal village sites. So the first people who lived in Canada, we would call them Aboriginals. And you can visit some sites, some locations. So for example, sites, let's use that word. That's a good word as well. So sites are basically places to see. Sites. So we got that. So visit sites, steal a tan. So basically get a suntan, get some color. Unlike me, I don't have any color, but other people do. Get a suntan at the beach and lounge around. What does lounge around mean? Basically means be lazy. So this is a great word. So you can lounge around at the beach, or you can lounge around your house. It's like be lazy somewhere. Really, that's a good combination of words right there. Lounge around your house. Yeah, be lazy. Nice one. Okay. A rose garden, or get up and close with sea lions. So you can also see sea lions in some areas of the park if you're lucky. I think you got to get lucky to see these guys. But if you're lucky, you might see one of these guys kind of swimming around. These guys right here. They're so cute. They're like swimming puppies. They're really cute. They're very laid back. So there we go. We got that. Sea lions, very nice. And a rose garden, or get up close to sea lions and Pacific dolphins, also dolphins, and also orcas, killer whales. Sometimes you can see killer whales, orcas, in Vancouver as well. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can see these guys. Ooh, they're eating these guys. They usually don't jump like that, but you usually see them swimming kind of like this. You might catch a glimpse of a few of these guys. Yeah, maybe not the orcas, but yeah, or maybe you can. Maybe you can hug them. So there we go. We got those guys. So that's another thing you can do. There are a handful. Well, that's a good one. A handful. Basically, a lot. Sorry, not a lot. A few. Not so many. A handful. This is a handful. So not so many. So that's a nice combination of words as well. A handful of something means a small amount. A small amount of something. So a handful of restaurants, a handful of coffee shops, a handful of bike rental companies. So there we go, a handful of bike rental spots at the base of Denman Street, at the bottom, the base. And it is the best way to get around the park. Okay, so there we go. So those are some of the best ones for sure. Stanley Park's pretty awesome. The Grouse Grind is pretty awesome and pretty hard. And the drive to the Sea to Sky gondola is also pretty awesome. So let's see what else we got here. We got Gastown. Gastown's pretty cool. It's kind of the old area of Vancouver. So you can see it's kind of famous. It's got this steam clock that you can check out in Vancouver. And it's got old, I don't know if they're not cobblestone, or maybe they are cobblestone. Maybe they're, remember Prague had those like old streets? Vancouver also has that, those old style streets, which is pretty beautiful as well. So let's do this. I'm going to get you guys to help me search. Let's do some, ooh, that's pretty awesome. Deep kayaking. Oh yeah, we have night markets. Man, there's quite a bit. I think you do have to visit this city. Being a foodie here and drinking beer. Where's the beer? Oh wait, we have to do this one. Lynn Canyon. Lynn Canyon. So can you guys Google this? I'll get you to help me out. Please Google Lynn Canyon, because this place is pretty awesome. Lynn Canyon, Vancouver. And you check it out. So I'm showing pictures up here, but you check it out as well. How do they describe? How is this place described? Give me some vocab. So let's do that. I'm going to turn it on you. I've been talking too much. I want you guys to give me some vocab. So go to Lynn Canyon, Google that, and how is the place described? Vocabulary and all this stuff. So let's take a look at Lynn Canyon and see what they talk about. Lynn Canyon, Vancouver. So there it is. Lynn Canyon, hiking trails and suspension bridge. Let's see, which website should I choose? lynncanyon.ca. So there we go. Your adventure starts here, absolutely. So it's the Lynn Canyon Park and suspension bridge. Officially opened in 1912. Popular destination. So again, there's some vocab we can use. A popular destination. So you guys tell me about it. I'm going to take your vocab and I'm going to put it on here. A popular destination. I think everybody understands that. But it's a good collocation. What else? Let's see here. Park trails. Now, yeah, so some people are asking about shopping in the city. Now, I'll be honest with you. Vancouver is not Vancouver is not Toronto. Vancouver is not New York. Vancouver is not those big cities with shopping and, downtown entertainment everywhere. The best part about living in Vancouver is going outside Vancouver and going to the mountains, doing hikes, seeing nature, seeing animals. So if you ask me, like, is Vancouver the coolest city you've ever lived in? Probably not. But if you go outside the city, then maybe yes, because the mountains are amazing. You can, you just go outside and you feel so much better spending 2 hours in nature, doing a hike, taking some photos, doing a bike ride. This is the real value of living in Vancouver, Canada. And it's funny because they labeled it like the best city in the world, which I don't really agree with because it's so expensive. So this is the downside, is that it's super expensive. So if you want to live here, you can, but you might pay for it a little bit. But if you're working and making Canadian money, it might be a little bit better, but hopefully you have a good job, because if you have a regular job, you probably can't afford to live downtown. A lot of people can't afford to live downtown. So I don't think, so I agree. It's not really a shopping paradise at all. It's more of a nature's paradise. So if you like nature, hiking trails, seeing animals, that's what it's really about. So what can you tell me about Lynn Canyon? Ooh, breathtaking waterfalls. So again, that word we use sometimes, breathtaking. So let's add that. We've used that one before. Breathtaking. And it just means beautiful, super beautiful. Breathtaking falls. What else we got here? Popular swimming holes. Ooh, swimming holes. So swimming holes are basically places to swim. We call them a hole, just like a hole. So swimming holes. Places to swim. Okay, man, so we got some good vocab here. We got quite a bit of vocab here. Expensive, yeah, it is a little bit expensive. That's one of the things. That's the unfortunate part. Is not as ostentatious? No, I don't think so, Noir. I think it's a lot more down to earth. A down to earth city. Like, it's really calm. It's not crazy down to earth. How do you describe down to earth? Practical, everyday. Can cities be down to earth? Yeah, I guess so. Down to earth. No illusions, no pretensions, practical, realistic. Yeah, so basically that. Let's copy that. Realistic, it's kind of a normal place. Like I said, it's got a small town feel. It doesn't feel like a big city. It's big. It is a big city. It's probably about 3 million people, depending on the area. There's a lot of different cities that kind of connect, but it doesn't feel like a big one. Peaceful landscapes. Yeah, there it is. It's pretty nice. A hidden gem. Boom, the vocab from last week. Look at you, Aisha. Very nice. So here we go. So I think we got some vocab here, some nice stuff. So what I'd like you guys to do is take this vocab that we've looked at today, and I would like you to write with it. So I'm going to give you, kind of like what we did last time with Prague, I'm going to give you a picture of Vancouver, and I would like you to write about the picture using today's vocabulary. Striking, natural vistas, natural views. Fall for something, fall in love with it. Dive right in, do it immediately. A chill vibe, a relaxed atmosphere. A smorgasbord of something, a variety. So we have all this good vocab that we talked about today. So I'm going to give you a picture, and I would like you to write about the picture, and I would like you to try to use some of this vocabulary that we used today. Are you ready? Here we go. So again, if you want, you got some writing space at the bottom. Make a copy of the document, and you can go ahead and do a little bit of that. But, or better yet, don't even write it. Just put it in the chat. Of course, that's way easier. So let's take a look at photos of Vancouver. And you can describe the picture to me using what you learned about this. Ooh, that's a nice one. Let's do that one. All right, here we go. So here's the first photo that I would like you to describe. We can see the city. That's English Bay. So this is one of the beaches that we have there. And this is kind of the Bay Area where you can see a lot of these big boats. They're waiting to come in and unload all of the supplies that they're bringing in, or all of the products or whatever. So can you describe this photo here using some of the vocabulary that we learned today? Jaw-dropping, breathtaking, a smorgasbord of colors, ba-boom, right? So there we go. So try to make a sentence about this photo using the vocab that we used today. And I'm going to do the same thing. So let's take a look at the vocab. Sweeping views. All right, so let me do that. So Vancouver is a city with sweeping views of the ocean, especially during the dazzling, this is a word we learned last week, sunsets. Ba-boom! Okay, so there we go. So I'm using sweeping views. I'm using dazzling sunsets. What are some other words? Lounge around, like be lazy somewhere. A scenic ride. What else can I say about this one? Hang with somebody. Yeah, okay, what else? I'll talk about the sunsets. The sunsets offer what else? Scenic rides, swimming. Sunsets offer breathtaking views, which are perfect for lounging around on the beach, drinking green tea. Now, why we can't mention green tea? Well, certain things on the beach are not illegal, so green tea. So I always call it green tea. I like to drink green tea on the beach. Have you ever had green tea on the beach? It's delicious. So there we go. There's another combination of words. So what else can you give? Give me a sentence. Try to use some of this vocab, some really good vocab here, and use some of this vocab to talk about that one there. So striking, chill vibe. Ooh, chill vibe on the beach for sure. Give me an example. So how would you describe this photo here? Chill vibes on the beach. Angelic views. That would work as well. It's easy to fall for Vancouver because of its calm ocean. Ocean's the noun, so calm is the adjective. Calm ocean, the generosity of its people, and the beautiful sights. Good, beautiful sights, perfect. Beautiful sights you can visit. Didn't you say you use Microsoft Notes? No, I don't think so. I always use Google Docs. I never use. I don't really like I don't really like Apple products. Or sorry, Apple. I love Apple products. I don't really like Microsoft products. So most of the time I use Google or Apple something. You can see through the horizon a breathtaking sunset. Yeah, Igor, you can. And sometimes that's a pretty good photo. I haven't seen a sunset like that for a while, but there's some pretty amazing sunsets, especially in summer. Summer is the time to be in Vancouver. Don't come in winter. Do not. You'll be disappointed with the rain. But if you come in summer, perfect time. Google Docs is the one I use. The lumbar gradient in the sky is amazing. What is lumbar gradient? Ro, you've confused me with those big words you use. You can dive into the scenic sunset. Yes, only human. Just take out the etic and just scenic. Perfect. Like a nebula. Yeah, it is. All right. One can, ooh, very nice, JB. One can feast one's eyes with relaxing sunsets. Very nice. Okay, cool. Let's try another one. And keep writing about those ones. Let's look at another view of Vancouver. And let's see, maybe let's get the mountains. Somewhere in the mountains would be good. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's do the sea to sky. Sea to sky gondola views. How about that? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah, this one. This one. This is a beautiful view. This is winter, but, right? So that's a nice view as well. Yes, I can definitely send the link. Igor, I will send that to you in 2 seconds because I think we're just wrapping up on time here. You won't miss the sunset in Vancouver, a city with striking places. Yeah. I think it is nature's. I think its nature is the biggest attraction, which is great. Totally agree, Ahmed. It is nature. It is the natural beauty, which is great. It's because if Vancouver is here and the nature is everywhere else. So that's the way to go. Don't come to Vancouver because it's not New York, but come to Vancouver if you like hikes and being outside and spending time on the beach, seeing animals, in the wild. That's where it's at. Totally true. So we got this one. No, okay. Could you share the link because I can't find it in the comments? Okay, I will share that with you one more time just to do that quickly. Here it is. So there we go. Rodrigo, I'm going to see my poor southern Sydney landscape now. Pay $3 for a pint of beer and look for some illegal weed. See you, mate. All right, buddy. That sounds like a good plan too. I'd be down with that. I could do that in Sydney. All right, so there we go. We got that. And do we have any other photos of Vancouver we can show you before we leave? The surface of the sea looks like a mirror. Yeah, it is pretty nice. Yeah. Let's see, what else we got here? Here we go, this one. Here's another one. So anyways, there we go. That's that's also the sea to sky gondola. So again, some beautiful views, dazzling sunsets, all of those things. Oh, look at that, Noir. Once I watched pictures of Vancouver, and they really tugged in the past. They tugged at my heartstrings. Ooh, Joffrey Lake. Yeah, I can do a quick photo of that as well. I'm already in love with Vancouver. Miraculous. Well, there you go, Better Banner. You got to get over here, man. Come and check it out. And yeah, let's look at Joffrey Lakes, because Joffrey Lakes is another thing that you should do if you come to Vancouver. It's 3 lakes, and you hike from one lake to another lake to another lake. It's pretty awesome. So let's take a look at that. And this is one of the views. This is the view you want. I think this is the second lake. And that color is amazing. See, this is why you come to Vancouver, for those colors and those trees and this feeling of like being relaxed, no stress. And this is really why you come to Vancouver, is to come see this stuff outside Vancouver. Much, much better. And that water is so cold, by the way. If you can go into it, but you won't survive for very long. It is so cold. That is ice water from the mountain. But that's gorgeous. That looks amazing. I want to go there right now. I think I might see you later and just drive to Joffrey Lakes, because that looks amazing. Good city to get lost in nature. Absolutely. Hopefully not really lost, but just the idea of getting lost, because that could be dangerous. Where is East Hastings Street? HC, you have a good point. Vancouver is not all nice. There are some kind of, I guess, a little bit uglier areas. So in some areas of the city, people do use some drugs, and that's too bad, because it really, it kind of puts a little bit of a bad reputation on the city. And it's a surprise, even for other Canadians who come to Vancouver, and they see there's a lot of people on the street, a lot of homeless people. That's true. That it's not only good, but there are a lot of homeless people on the street as well, and there is some drug use, which is kind of the ugly side as well. So, yeah, be prepared for that. If you ever do come to Vancouver, you'll see the beautiful stuff, but you'll also see some pretty ugly stuff in a few areas as well. Some of these people, it's not their fault. They probably had some problems in life and, couldn't control that. And then some people, they make some bad life choices and they end up there. So you get a little bit of both. You get some people who are having a difficult time in their life, and you get some people who maybe made a few bad decisions and ended up in a bad spot. But anyway, so there's it. That's about it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is a little bit about Vancouver, a little about the wonderful place that, I'm pretty lucky to live, because I get to do hikes on the weekend and go to places that look like that. So if you guys like Vancouver, come out, come hang out, come to this school, come to another school, come hang out in Vancouver, have a coffee, have a beer with me. I'd be down to take you out for a brewery or coffee. I'm good with both of those. And yeah, it is a very popular place. But the thing they don't talk about, if they say Canada's a number 1 place in the world, and Vancouver's the number 1 city in the world, but they don't talk about the price. And the price is pretty high. So remember that. If you do decide to come to Vancouver, it's pretty amazing. But it is a tourist destination. It can be very expensive if you're going to do all the tourist things. So be prepared for that. I'm going to leave you with that amazing picture because that's super awesome. And I think that's it for me for today. As usual, if there's a topic you want to learn about, you can see I generally try to do it. If you want to learn about Vancouver, I'll show you about Vancouver. If you want to learn about something else, let me know, and I will try to make a lesson about it. And hopefully you guys will pick up some good vocab from it. That's it for me. Hope you have an amazing weekend. I will see all of your lovely texts and emojis next week. Talk to you so soon. Much love. Bye-bye, and big hug and kiss from Vancouver. Bye-bye. Have an amazing weekend, everybody, and we will see all of you next week. Bye-bye.
The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over,